Hey everybody, Kate here. I wanted to make a quick video for you because I just got done helping out a friend who's dealing with foot pain and plantar fasciitis with regards to the calf raises that they had been recommended to do. Now, calf raises can be a helpful tool for making your feet function well and be strong and pain-free. However, there are a lot of ways to kind of de-optimize them and not really get the most out of them that you can. So I'm going to clear that up for you today and give you a few tips that I don't see shared very often when it comes to calf raises that can make them quite a bit more beneficial for people with plantar fascia pain, people with heel pain, people with weak arches or flat feet. So if that's you, keep tuning in. I've got a little demo I'm going to give you here. But I do want to say first, if you're someone who's dealing with foot pain or you have a friend that has foot pain that you're going to share this video with, the calf raise may not be the best starting point. It's a bit of an advanced exercise, so follow along, learn this because you'll want to use it eventually, but do also stick around to the end because I have other drills for people who are just starting out with dealing with their foot pain, making their feet stronger, growing their arches. They're all drills I've used myself to heal my foot pain and actually grow arches in feet that used to be flat. And now I have kind of well-defined toned arches. You'll see when I demonstrate the calf raise. I've also used these with hundreds of other people. So no matter where you're starting from, I'm gonna have some things for you. But let's start first talking about the calf raise and ways to make it more functional and more effective for making your ankles, your arches, your plantar fascia, your feet, the whole lower part of your lower leg stronger. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're digging into calf raises now. So you might just think, well, calf raises, I should just balance on something and press up on my toes, right? Well, not so much. There's a couple of ways I've seen this done incorrectly and suboptimally and not really getting the most out of it. So I want to give you those so that you can actually get the most out of this advanced training exercise to help heal your plantar fascia pain and make your feet really strong. The first is to put a towel down on whatever step you're going to use. And meanwhile, the cat is losing her mind, watching me and trying to come outside. Look at this girl. You guys, come on. All right, let's focus, Kate. Focus, focus. Towel. We're going to use this to capitalize on the windlass mechanism. What the windlass mechanism is with the plantar fascia, windlass is like a tightening of a rope, okay? So when we dorsiflex the toes and then perform a calf raise, we're capitalizing on the windlass mechanism because dorsiflexing the toes, which I'll show you in a second, tightens the plantar fascia and actually lifts the one of the main arches of the foot up. And so then when we perform the calf raises, we can really capitalize on that effect and get more training for the entire foot. So what we're gonna do is figure out how far I can dorsiflex my toes. I'm going to do my right foot here since that's closer to you guys on the camera. So passively, okay, I can take myself pretty close to 90, okay? So actively, that means how much I can pull my own foot back, okay? I'm a little closer to maybe 60, 70 degrees. So I'm going to roll this guy up so that when I press up onto my calf raise on the very top of it, I'm actually at the most amount that I can dorsiflex my toe. So I'm gonna roll this guy up just once and see how that goes. I do recommend if you're doing this on your own, maybe tape together your towel, just because you'll see when I stand up to do this, it's a little clunky having to reach down and make sure it stays rolled while you get ready. So what I would do if I were on my own is just tape this up at the height that I need it at. All right, so let's give this guy a try. And I'm just gonna show you the one for now. Okay, so I've got my ball joints on the floor, and I've got my toes on the towel, and let's see, at the top, yeah, okay, so I can go into that without pain. So if you're going into pain at this point, this much of a roll would be too much. Maybe we would take it down to just here, or maybe even just here. Or if you can go quite a bit further, because you've got super mobile toes, you can roll it up even more. All right, so check it out. So we're gonna put this guy on, ball joints on the floor. I'm gonna stand up. I like using something to hold on to because this is not about balance. And I'm gonna sink down, dropping the heels just below the height of the step. Press up through my big toes as if pressing my big toes into the ground. Raise up into the calf raise. Lower back down to just below the step. See how as I raise up to the top of the calf raise, my toes are more dorsiflexed than if they were right here, okay? So let's get this guy wedged back in there. The pinky toe on there. There we go. Lower down. Raise up. Okay, so here's another one. So one of the things I see done often is bending the knees as you raise up through the calf raise. So we're gonna avoid that altogether. We're gonna keep the knees super straight so that you can really drive the energy down through your toes, through your foot into the floor, and use your foot, ankle, and lower leg muscles to do that. And when we bend the knees, we lose a bit of that tension. It would be like getting soft in the middle of a squat. You wouldn't do that, right? So check this out. So here's how it looks when somebody does bend their knees a tiny bit. So they'll lower down, they'll go to press up, and then you'll get just that little bit of waving of the knees. What you want to do instead, squeeze the quads. So really flex the knees so the knees are fully extended. You're flexing the quadricep muscles. Everything's nice and tight through here. And then maintain that as you lower and raise. Okay, now there's one more thing that I see people do frequently that kind of makes it not so awesome for the calf raise. Let's make the calf raise as awesome as possible if we're gonna do it, right? Okay, here's the third thing to improve for your calf raise, to make your feet feel better, heal the plantar fascia, grow your arches, and be totally awesome. Okay, so let's go into the third item now. You're gonna be watching my feet from behind. When you do your calf raises, I want you to focus on pressing through your big toes primarily. In doing so, you'll help yourself disperse the load throughout all 5 toes. What people do frequently is actually lean away from their big toes instead of leaning into them. And that kind of dumps the energy off to the lateral borders and gets it out of the main arch and the other 2 arches. Frankly, remember you have 3 arches in your feet. It gets you out of all of those and allows you to just dump energy out to the side instead of driving it through the entire foot the way you really want to have happen if you're going to be doing the calf raises. So, okay, check this out. Let me angle you guys down here. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, you can see me. Sweet. So when folks are doing calf raises, here's what we often see. Do you see how my feet are bowing out to the lateral borders? I want you to pretend like you only have big toes. Pretend like you only have this guy, this little happy guy right here, okay? Pretend like you only have those and perform your calf raises that way. See the difference? This way allows you to stay loaded over those arches and drives the force and the energy through all this beautiful musculature that you have in here. And no lie, just so you can see, like, this arch of mine used to be flat, okay? And it like kind of looked more like that even. Less toned than that. Because remember, guys, you always have the muscles that make up the arches of the feet. You always have them. But if they're more toned, they'll look like arches. And if they're not toned, they'll be soft and flat and kind of flabby like any other muscle in your body. And remember, your arches contribute to how your plantar fascia and your foot feels. They really do, because if the arch muscles aren't strong, of course everything else is going to have to overwork. So, and then of course can create dysfunction and pain and all that other crazy stuff. So with your calf raises, if you're doing them at this point, those are 3 tips I want you to try to see how you feel when you're doing your calf raises and see what you can get out of those. Now, remember I said in the beginning of this video, the calf raise is an advanced exercise. So if you're not at that level yet, meaning you haven't done pliability work, self-massage, mobility training, and basic foot strengthening, the calf raise may not be right for you yet. No matter where you're at on the spectrum, though I do have other options for you. I actually took a lot of the programming from my Unbreakable Body coaching program and pulled it out into a new program called Unbreakable Feet, because I am just so tired of having so many people suffer with foot pain, feel like there's nothing they can do, or be told that orthotics are the only answer, and we know that they're not. Orthotics may have a place and a short-term effect, much like wearing a cast on your arm when your arm is broken, but you don't wear a cast on your arm forever, right? Orthotics are casts for your feet, just like a cast for your arm is a cast for your arm. And so we want to make sure that your feet are strong and functional. So if you're interested in actually building the strength of your feet and getting yourself to a point where foot pain isn't really an issue for you anymore, or if it does come up, you know what to do to address it and bring it back to a state of harmony and ease and feeling great. If you want to build arches, like that was my main goal several years ago. If you have heel pain you want to address and you really just want to make your feet function and feel better, pick up my new program, Unbreakable Feet. I've put a link to it right here. you can go ahead and don't click on it because it's a video. I don't know how to do that, but like take that URL, put it in your computer, in your browser, and you can pick it up. It's a really easy to follow program. You'll get 30 days of progressions to follow that you'll then carry through longer than 30 days, because remember, this is not a short-term thing, guys. It's a lifelong thing, but I can assure you that in the first 30 days you're going to feel different, and you may start to actually see changes in your feet as well, although we do know the best effects happen over the course of 1 to 3 months of starting to do this work, and of course longer because it's a lifelong practice. All right, so if you want to check out Unbreakable Feet and pick that up today and get more drills starting from the very beginning all the way up through calf raises and beyond to make your feet strong and functional, you can pick that up again right here at this URL. All right.